European youth work is important, in times of crisis more than ever, and they are stormy times through which the European youth work navigates. But how would one give young people intercultural learning and participation in political and social issues? Where to find reliable partners for cross-border youth work? How do you explain to young people the European idea when there is a lack of perspective in their own country? For that, you need partners and a view over the horizon. There are reasons for this in each country. The social worker Panos Poulos would mention several.
At the moment, with the crisis in Greece, there is a very big problem between young people. More than 50% unemployed. People who have studied, speaking many languages, have no perspective at the moment to find a job.
The starting position is the same everywhere, whether in Greece or Finland, Portugal or Poland. It is difficult to get money for European youth projects. About half of the planned measures cannot be carried out because the financing fails. Whereas it is precisely this work that would be so important for the companies in the whole of Europe.
The young people, if they cooperate with each other, if they are together, if they are working together, they can move the world. I'm sure about this, and the society, those societies who have recognized this issue, they are further than others who are still thinking young people have to sit down until they are adults and then maybe they have the chance to speak.
And that's the idea. Youth workers connect across national borders, share their experiences, and develop ideas and strategies together to realize cooperation projects. They support one another and bring their young people in contact with peers and ideas from other countries. The name? Platform Network. The network was founded nearly 30 years ago by Liz Heaney and Margaret Medland from Kent.
When I first went to Kent in 1983, they were looking to prepare for the International Year of Youth, which was 1985. One of our appointments was in Luxembourg, and we had driven overnight, and we'd sort of slept in the motor car, and we turned up at this very nice posh office in the square of Luxembourg City at 8 o'clock in the morning for a meeting. And Franz Muller, the head of the youth service in Luxembourg, he offered us coffee. And we said we were interested in running an international youth camp, and he had the connections to the other countries, which is what Kent wanted.
Can I say that's why we chose Luxembourg? Because we had looked at these other places, and we sat and we looked at a map. And we thought, right, Luxembourg is in the centre and it is surrounded by more countries, so it would be easier to get more young people to Luxembourg. And we actually wanted to get young people from Britain across the water, because a lot of young people in the UK, very xenophobic, and they still are. We ought to try and move as many young people as we could into mainland Europe, to try and make friends, to share cultures, to learn about one another. So and we took all our youth workers to Luxembourg
all of our equipment,
for a seminar, for our annual conference.
Yes,
so all the youth workers went over to Luxembourg, and a lot of people from Luxembourg came over to Kent. And so this really was the foundation of activities together.
In the meantime, over 20 organizations are now part of the network. The circle of participants has extended far beyond the original member associations.
It's more or less all on voluntary basis, so it means that it's very cheap, but also it asks to all of us a big commitment. If not, the network cannot work.
Once a year, the platform gathers for the annual general meeting. In 2012, this happened in Würzburg. Georges from Luxembourg and Isabel from Ireland are here for the first time.
Any networking is useful and worthwhile to be done, because I think it gives it gives a certain guarantee to the partners of having reliable partnerships, which you don't have in a project where you don't really know the partner with whom you are working.
The most important thing is that you can find reliable partners in the platform that you can send your young people to.
especially when you want to embark on kind of European-wide youth activities, rather than just through contact over the internet or emails.
And that you know when they are going there that it's going to be a good experience for them.
It's a surf-bread, let's say, surfing situation. So you jump on and you can have a long trip with others. And you can exchange yourself and you belong to the same boat. Platform for me is a boat, which is moving.
And so the ship stays on course. New crew members are hired and the old disembark. The crew will change, but the idea is the same. Making youth work possible, even in stormy times.
You put quite a lot of time in it, yes. But you do it also a little bit in your free time because you love it so much. You like to work for that platform. It's fantastic.